he told me I lied, and I told him he lied, and there it rests. So Denisov said that Rostov lied, and Rostov said no, you lied.
Huh?
I don't know. I think he must be Denisov, okay? And there it rests. He may keep me on duty every day or may place me under arrest, but no one can make me apologize, because if he, as commander of the regiment, thinks so, okay, so he has a fight now with Denisov, understand? Denisov thought that he got the purse, and Rostov said no, I did not get the purse, okay? And so he's making me work harder because he is Denisov. He may keep me on duty every day, make him work every day, or he may put me under arrest, he can put him to prison. No one can make me apologize. No one can make me say I'm sorry, because if he, as commander of this regiment, again, commander is again another position, but you know, we talk about the colonel here. As commander of this regiment, so he's a colonel. Can we go?
What is colonel?
Commander is up there as commander of this regiment.
Commander
okay?
of them is who?
It's Denisov.
Okay.
Thinks it's beneath his dignity to give me satisfaction, then if he thinks that he cannot, if it's below him to give me satisfaction, that is, he feels like, oh, I need to like punish Rostov. If he thinks that that's what I mean, below his dignity, like he feels like, oh, I think that I have to do this beneath his, if beneath his level of, okay, Okay, I'm just read this. You just wait a moment, my dear fellow, and listen.
No, I don't understand. So they say, Denisov, give me a satisfaction. Satisfaction is you feel happy.
Beneath his dignity, okay? So people, okay, let me give you a read. People who are very high up, okay? They don't care about people underneath that much, okay?
Okay.
So they don't, it's okay, you know, let him go. Let him, you know, even though he did something wrong, it's okay. But if you're not below his dignity, right? That means that he feels like it's important enough for him, Denisov, to punish Rostov. Okay? So he's not gonna give Rostov the satisfaction, meaning that he's not gonna let Rostov be happy. Okay?
Not.
So, yeah. If he doesn't think that's beneath his dignity.
What does dignity mean?
Dignity is your like what you something it's like honor kind of stuff. It's just your level of stuff.
Beneath honor.
Yeah, same. It's just what you know. It's like what do you think about like when you respect someone? What do you think about when you look up to someone? When you think somebody is like a good person? Those are all his dignity. Okay, the things that you make people respect you, like your position. That's all this stuff. Same thing with honor, the same type of stuff.
Okay, but beneath his means under.
Yes.
Wait a moment.
If he thinks it's beneath his dignity.
If he think it.
Yeah,
it means what?
Like just it, right?
It means to give his satisfaction.
It means release Rostov. Forgive him, okay? That's it means to forgive Rostov.
It means give him the satisfaction. You see, think it beneath it to give me satisfaction means think to give me satisfaction is beneath his dignity.
Fine.
Right?
Yeah. You may wait a moment, my dear fellow, and listen, interrupted the staff captain, his deep bass, calmly stroking his long mustache. You tell the colonel in the presence of all the officers that an officer has stolen. So the captain knows the story, okay? He probably Rostov told him. Says, okay, you know, you tell the colonel, Denisov, in the presence, when you are around all the other officers, okay? That an officer has stolen, that somebody has stolen, an officer has stolen, okay? So he's gonna say, okay, why don't you tell that guy who stole it, okay?
What?
Okay, do you know the story at all? You know the story, what happened or not?
I know.
What's the story?
So you didn't explain this, so you just
No, I'm asking what you know what's the story.
And listen. You tell the colonel in the presence of other officers that an officer has stolen.
Yes.
Interrupt the staff captain.
No, interrupted means made Rostov stop talking, okay?
Oh, he stopped. Stop captain in his deep...
No.
Huh?
The captain interrupted, mean he stopped. The captain interrupted Rostov, okay? That's what that means.
Okay, I mean, I know. How in his deep bass, or deep bass?
Just low, bass, you know? Bass voice.
Oh, commonly
Stroking his long mustache.
What does this mean?
Oh, I told you, his mustache is like his beard here,
I know,
right?
but it was a commonly stroke.
Calmly. What does calmly mean? You don't know calm? You don't know stroke either?
Stroke.
Stroke is like this, stroking like a cat. You stroke the head of a cat. You don't know stroke?
More touching.
No, obviously it's not touching. Okay, stroke is like this. It's not touching. Touching is like this. Touch. Stroking is like this.
Stroking, move, 对吧?
It's not moving. I can move here. I'm not. This is stroking. I told you. I'm not to blame that the conversation began in the presence of other officers. Perhaps I ought not to have spoken before them, but I'm not a diplomatist. That's why I joined the hussars, thinking that here one, here we go, would not need finesse, and he tells me that I'm lying, so let him give me satisfaction. So basically saying, I'm not to blame that the conversation began, so he shouldn't be blamed because the conversation began in the presence of other officers. Okay, so I don't know what conversation he's talking about. Maybe there was some conversation he's talking about what happened. Perhaps I ought not to have spoken before them. So maybe he told this story to the officers what happened, okay? Okay, does that make sense?
I don't understand.
Rostov may have told this captain, okay? And may have told some other officers the real story, okay? But he did not tell Denisov, okay? It's because, okay, but I'm not a diplomatist. I don't want to like you know, be a diplomat. You know, a diplomat means like say I'm right or wrong, whatever. He doesn't want to say that, okay? So that's why he joined the hussars. Hussars is the group that he's in, the people who probably ride horses, thinking that here in this group, one that would not need finesse. Finesse is like fine, finesse, fine, right? Means like fine society stuff. I don't need to like talk very kindly to you, make you feel bad. That's what you do for like a politician, make you feel nice or whatever. He doesn't like that kind of stuff. And he tells me, Denisov tells me he's lying. So I'll let him give me satisfaction. So I don't know what he means by that, okay?
What blame you?
You should not blame me, that's all. You should not blame me.
You should not blame me.
Yeah.
I'm not to blame. To be blamed. What do you mean?
Okay. He's probably talking to the captain, okay? For a second. So he's talking to the captain, okay? And when he's talking to the captain, he's talking about this story, okay? Understand what happened, okay? But he's talking to the captain. He's not talking to the other officers.
Okay.
So that means the other officers came in and came out. You can think of it that way. They come in, came out. They come in at different times, okay? Understand? So they may hear only little parts of the story, understand?
Yeah.
They can only hear little parts of the story because Rostov is not talking to them. He's talking to the captain. These other officers may only hear part of the story, okay? So the other officers, what idea do you think they're going to have? They're going to think that Rostov stole the purse, right?
Maybe.
I'm just telling you, that's what's going to happen, okay? So, but only this captain know the whole story. Okay? So Rostov says, hey, look, you can't blame me, because the captain said, why don't you tell the other officers too what really happened? Okay? The captain says, why don't you tell the other officers what really happened? Okay? Rostov says, hey, you can't blame me that other officer, that I talked to you, other officers only know a part of it, okay? Maybe I shouldn't be talking to you when there are other people there, okay? And he doesn't want to explain himself to other people either. Does that make sense? Rostov doesn't want to like the story to go out, okay? Understand? Then does it make sense or not? Does it make sense on your head what's happening?
Makes sense.
Okay. So he says, perhaps I ought not to have spoken before them. Maybe when he's talking to the captain, he shouldn't be like talking when other officers are around. Maybe he should be more private. because they only hear a little bit of the story. Understand?
Oh, I ought not to have spoken.
Yeah,
before
maybe I
that.
shouldn't be like talking so loudly, like in front of these other people. Okay. He doesn't want to be a diplomatist. He doesn't want to explain himself, like why he did this or whatever. He doesn't like that kind of stuff.